Sit back, relax. Grab your favorite drinks and snacks. Have a simtastic day.
It's showtime. I am the chosen one. Who is he? I don't know. He's a new recruit. I don't even know his name. He possessed great skills.
You know what you got, pal? S-T-Y-L-E. Style.
Do what you do best. What's that? Hunt. Stick around.
Hey, what's up guys? Sam here, Contagious Collection, back with another video. Welcome to my channel, welcome to the game room, back with another one. Very excited again for this video as always. It's been quite a while actually since I dropped a video. It's been probably 2 months or so, give or take. Probably more or around that area that I haven't dropped a pickups video. And it's been long overdue, so I decided to drop one today. You guys still know the drill. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite drink and snacks. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. So I'm going to get right into it. First thing I'm going to start off with is something very interesting. If you guys remember and watched one of my videos where I was going to end up picking up these turtles and I went to the register to check them out and, you know, pay for them and everything. And it kept scanning and scanning and scanning the item and it wasn't popping up. Then the manager shows up, long story short, comes and says that, oh, these things are recalled. We can't sell them. And I remember the guy behind me until today, like it was yesterday. He's like, man, why don't you just let the guy have the figures? You guys are going to probably end up throwing them anyway. And the lady was like, oh, we can't do that. So anyway, I went to Walmart shopping, and I always go grocery shopping there usually. So I go into the toy section. I was checking the figure area out, and I noticed these figures there, which was on clearance, which is really, really cool. And I wasn't expecting that. So I ended up picking these up, man. I was really, really excited. And it's the Movie Star Ninja Turtle figures. And I picked up Movie Star Raph, which was really awesome. Very nostalgic feeling. I love these reissues that they do with the figures. So I picked that up. Very happy to add that to the collection. I also picked up, I think Michelangelo was only missing. Yeah, and I also picked up Donatello. And I have some of the, hold on really quickly, the original 90s figures, which are these right here. I've had these for a while in my collection. And a lot of the scuffs on their shells and stuff like that are really different. I mean, it's not spot on as the reissues, but it's pretty cool still. And the newer figures actually look a lot bigger as in size, but it's still cool. And it looks like they're still like rubber material or whatever they call this. So that's pretty awesome, I think. So that was that. And I also got Movie Star Leo. Yes. Very stoked about this, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, like, imagine you want to buy something and the store doesn't allow you to get it because they have a recall and whatever. I guess they messed up on it. But they brought it back for whatever reason, which is really, really weird. And it was on clearance. And, you know, glad that worked out. That was really cool. Oh, with those, and I think I'll actually pick these up too. Yeah, these were from Walmart as well. I had these already, but I was like, hey, why not? You know, I want to pick up some few extras. And because I love these. I mean, I grew up on these turtles. And you guys know I'm a big Ninja Turtle fan. So that's pretty awesome. And just the fonts, man. The original fonts, it's just so cool. I love it. So these are the storage shell turtles. And I got Raphael. And I also got Leonardo. So pretty awesome. Very nice. And I always look before I do pick them up because a lot of times I don't know if people drop them or I don't know what happens with them. A lot of times the cardboards end up getting like being bent or really messed up or the plastic is open. I obviously I'm not going to open these. I collect these for display purposes. I know I've said that before, but it just looks really cool in the room. You know, the video game vibes and the toy vibes and action figures and whatnot. It's just awesome, man. Really cool. Kind of feels like a mini store, so to speak. So yeah. All right, that was that with those on the figures. And before I get into the other ones, I actually picked up some really cool video game related t-shirts. And I always look in the t-shirt areas too because I love my shirts and anything video game related. So I got this PlayStation shirt, which is really cool with the Japanese letterings. It's a gray one. I have the same one with the PlayStation font on a black shirt, but I saw it on a gray one, so I was like, why not? I'll pick it up. And they're decently priced, less than $10. I mean, you can't beat that. And this one caught my eye right away too, which is really awesome. It says video games are calling. Let me read it real quick in the front. So it says there's a reminder on it. It says message, call, decline, accept. So it's video games are calling and I must go. I think that's pretty awesome with a cool video game controller. And yeah, I love stuff like this. I'll probably wear these again next time I go game hunting. Or whenever, it's all good. That was that for the Walmart stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I got some stuff from Target as well, which is really cool. Picked up a Baxter Stockman action figure, as you can see, really cool. Very nice. I'll actually have the original one from the 90s, I believe it was, or the 80s. I don't know exactly what year it was. But I don't have the full like weapons and accessories and stuff because those are like really tough to track down. But anyway, it's still cool to have and the box brand new. And it really feels like that old school Ninja Turtles vibes, man. I love that. So I got that from Target. And a couple other ones which I was surprised about, which I wasn't expecting to see. And these are the mutating figures in the box, and they're actually only at Target exclusives, which is really awesome. And I think I have the original Leonardo as well, just the figure itself on my shelf over there. So that's pretty cool. As soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick it up. So we got Mutating Leo, and he comes with a pizza, the ooze. I don't know what that little thing is over there. It's like a canister next to it or whatever it is. And he has these short little ninja swords. It's not katanas, or I don't know what they are exactly, but actually they are katanas, mind-bending katanas, never mind. And it comes with pizza topping, tossing ninja stars, ooze canister, and it's that little thing is actually a pet turtle food can. That's what it is. So that's pretty cool. The box itself, I mean, I love it. It has those old school vibes on it. And again, man, I love these reissues that they're doing. So I wasn't expecting to see these. I'm still missing Raphael and I believe Michelangelo. And I also picked up Mutating Donnie. So that's pretty cool. Again, same deal. But he has different stuff as far as like the weapons and everything, He has the bow. And again, the pizza topping, tossing ninja star, canister, ooze, and a pet turtle food can. So it mutates from pet turtle to mutant ninja turtle. And again, these boxings are just amazing. I love that stuff, man. So that's pretty cool. That was that for the figures, action figures. Let's put these aside. I'll get that later. All right, what's next? Next thing I'm going to show is... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and show the stuff that I picked up from the flea market. Got a bunch of stuff. I got these 3 glasses for $9, which is really cool, I thought. Wizard of Oz. I don't know exactly what year it's from. I don't think it's super vintage, but they still look cool. It's one of my favorite movies, all-time classic, of course. It says on this one, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. So I got Dorothy right there on that glass, and we got Scarecrow, and it says I can't make up my mind, because the Scarecrow doesn't have a mind. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. And they're in great shape too. So for $9, I think it was a really good thing, a really good deal. And the Cowardly Lion, he has the uh, courage badge right there, and it says "Put him up, put him up." So that's pretty cool. All right. So those three sets of glasses, I got that for $9. And a real quick, uh, thing to say, I actually picked up a new console as well, which I'm really, really happy about. And I'll show that in a bit too, so you guys will see a quick little, teaser kind of, so to speak. Picked up these Xbox original games for $2 a piece, which is great. So I paid $4 for both. Ghost Recon Summit Strike 2. They're both complete and very nice condition. And I also picked up Gun for the original Xbox. I got this all stacked up in here. Some lady had this just spread out stuff at the flea market. And this is the flea market that I usually go to. It's only like once a month. I think at the end of the month or something like that. I ended up picking this NES Max controller, which is really cool. I hope it works. I haven't tested it yet. But I only got that for like $5. Another great deal. This guy had some figures I wasn't really interested in. Yeah, like Star Trek stuff and things like that. Not into that. Never gone into Star Trek or anything like that. But I was asking him. So it's a good thing to ask all the time, guys, because you never know. So I was like, or my eye didn't catch it right away. He had it set up on a table like behind him or around next to him. And I was like, "Do you have any video games?" He's like, "Yeah, I have stuff right there." So originally I was gonna pick up one game. Then he's like, "Just take all three for $10." I was like, "Yeah, I want to beef up my Wii collection. Why not?" So I picked up these three for $10. I got Excite Truck. This is definitely an upgrade. And these two were sealed, which is really cool. And it looks like they're Toys R Us games, because it has that R of the Toys R Us on it. But they're both sealed, which is really cool. World War II Aces. And I also picked up Cars 2. So $10 for three. I think that's a great deal. This was really cool. So these guys were father and son. And what happened was I noticed a PlayStation 2 on the table. And this is an uncommon one, I would say. I don't want to throw that word rare around too much. But it was really cool where, and I also noticed these original McDonald's cups. So I got this Michael Jordan McDonald's cup. It is kind of dusty and a little bit dirty. I'll wash it, but again, I'm going to put them on my shelf for display, which they're going to look super cool. And I believe these are from 1995, actually. That is awesome. It has Bugs Bunny on it with Michael Jordan. So that's really cool. And this one is Patrick Ewing with Yosemite Sam. So yeah, got those. I bundled these up with the PlayStation. And I got I think this is a ceramic white PlayStation, obviously a PlayStation 2, but I think it's called a ceramic white as far as like the color goes. And the guy said it's fully tested. And there's a Rock Band disc in there, which not a fan of, but hey, it's cool to have a free game in there. That's cool to see. I didn't even check it when I got it to open it up. Didn't cross my mind, but yeah, I got this white PS2 and these cups for only $30. I think that was a great deal, even though it didn't come with no controllers or wirings or anything like that. But that's still fine. It's all good. I still think it was a great deal. So as I was going around, and as I said, these sellers were father and son, and I asked the guy's dad. I was like, do you guys have like any video games by any chance or anything like that? So again, at the edge of the table, it was covered with like other stuff. So I walk up there, and he had these PlayStation games and a Sega Genesis game. So they were individually priced, but I told him if you could do a deal, I'll take them all for sure because I want to add these to my collection definitely. So he gave me a really good deal. He said I'll do $40 for everything. I said that is awesome. Uh, and I got everything for $40, which was really really great. And again, there was a game like for $30 he had it listed. This one was listed for like $12, and this other game was listed for like $20. I was like, okay, but I think it was a fair deal. It was a great deal. So he said I'll do 40 for everything, which was great. So I ended up picking up a couple PlayStation games, original PS1 games, and a Genesis game. So I got Final Fantasy, I believe this is 8. And he had it taped up, I guess for like the discs not to fall out, or people, a lot of times they, yeah, I got, okay, there's one, two, this disc is out. Manual there. All right, all 4 discs are in there, so that's great. I think the manual should come in the front here. Yeah, well, that's better. All right, so I got Final Fantasy 8, guys. Sorry about that because it was taped up. I was just checking the discs in there. Final Fantasy 8, and I also picked up the original Metal Gear Solid, and it is, I believe, complete, and it does have both discs. And as far as, if I remember, oh yeah, woo, beautiful. The discs are tic-tac. At least the first one is. I don't remember if I checked the second disc. Let me check that really quick again. Oh yeah, very nice, very clean. So I got Metal Gear Solid as well, and I got Phantasy Star 2 for the Sega Genesis. Very cool. I think this is an RPG. So 40 on that. And yeah, I think that was really, really a great deal for everything there. And I picked up this cool little Koopa, or whatever this thing is called, this character is called. It's actually a Super Mario, as it says on it. So that's cool. A lot of times people make a lot of these knockoffs and stuff. So I got this for like $1, which is really cool. Probably hang it somewhere or put it on the shelf somewhere for only $1. I think that's cool. I picked up a Sega Game Gear, which I was not expecting. The back, one of the battery cover is missing. But the guy said he's not sure. I wasn't even be able to test it because I gotta get some AA batteries. I think it takes AA. Yeah. But for $10, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance on it. Overall, it's not in bad condition. As you can see, that battery cover is missing right there. So I got that for $10. I said, why not? Let's see. Picked up a Scarface case only for only $1. The game was missing, but the guy said if you want to take it for $1. Picked this up. What else did I get? Oh yeah, and I got this PS3 controller. I got all these 3 for $20. A very clean, very nice PS3 controller. Believe, yeah, that's a DualShock 3 6-axis. So I got that. Very nice, very clean. I hope it works. Because it's always good to have extra controllers. And I didn't have this one, even though, I don't know, I'm not going to be able to use it, but it's just cool to have it in the collection. It's a multiplayer map pack for Halo 2. So I picked that up as well. And I already have this game in my collection, but I said, why not? I'll pick it up as well. Chicago Enforcer, a pretty cool first-person shooter. All right, this guy, different seller. I picked up Turok for $4. The manual is missing. He was asking for way more. I'm like, dude, the manual is missing. You could drop the price, I'll take it. But it looks like a pretty cool first-person shooter. So Turok is a great series overall. I've played the original one on the N64, and I have to say I had a blast with that. It was really fun. So hopefully this one will be good too. So Turok for the PS3, got that for $4. Got some PS4 games. Pretty cool. For only $7 for both of them. Picked up Wolfenstein 2. I believe this is, yeah, the new Colossus. I had this on a PS, actually on the Switch. But, yeah, I don't know if it'll be good on the PS4 or not, but we'll find out. So, I'm sure it could be better. I don't know. But then again, we'll see. And I also picked up Doom for the PS4. So those two for $7. I think that was a great deal. And I got these two PS4 controllers. I don't know exactly what the heck this one is, if it's a custom one or whatever it is, but the thumb grips are missing. I said, why not? I'll take a chance on it. He gave it to me both for like $13, which I think is a really good deal again for PS4 controllers. So got this cool little blue, has gold buttons and gold bumpers and red thumbsticks, but the grips are missing on it. Again, I hope they work. And I got this all red one, which is really awesome. So I like that. Kind of gives it a little bit of God of War vibes. So yeah, like that. I think that was all, looks like, for the, I'm checking to see if I'm not missing anything. I guess that was all for the flea market pickups, because I didn't have time, or I wasn't going a lot to the flea market lately. Recently, I went like a couple of times. I got a bunch of stuff from like, off of eBay and stuff like that. But really happy with whatever I picked up, regardless. Yeah, that was that. Oh, actually, I got one more. Hold up. I picked this up for like $3 or $4, I think, from the flea market as well. Again, the disc is very clean. Forgot about this one. Crash Bandicoot and the Wrath of Cortex. It is Platinum Hits, but hey, it's a Crash game. Very fun. I love the Crash games. They're all really great. Very fun stuff. Again, hoping I'm not forgetting anything. But yeah, bear with me for a second, guys, because I have so much stuff here. And, okay, before I get into it, I want to remember, okay, I also picked this game up. I got this from, actually, GameStop, I believe. Marvel's, of course, Spider-Man, and I heard really great things about this. And I'll tell you more about it as I go in. And I want to say, and happily, finally, from the flea market, actually, now that came to mind, I picked up a PS4, guys. I think it's a slim one. It's kind of small and thin a little bit, but it does have 1 terabyte or 1 TB, whatever they call that. So this is the controller that came with it. The console is actually hooked up over there. Finally, after many years, I finally got a PS4, and I'm really happy about it. And I have been playing Spider-Man. Oh man, it's so much fun. The side missions and everything. Just a blast, man. Having a really good time playing this one. So yeah, added a new console, PS4. And I believe this came with it. God of War. I mean, an amazing game. As you guys know, if you've played it. Such a good game, man. I had a blast with this as well. As soon as I started playing it, just the graphics and everything about it, it was just so good. And all the cool moves you get to do with the axe, and he has like certain special powers still, but it's so cool, man. Love this game. Really love it. Great game. I was expecting more out of this one. I believe I got this from a video game store. Vikings Wolves of what is it? Midgard. Calypso is the maker of the game, I think. I wanted to play like a Diablo style game. It wasn't bad, but I was expecting more out of it, but not bad. A pretty cool game. Dungeon crawler, hack and slash. Oh yeah. Again, things are just popping up, and I'm remembering it. I actually picked this up from the flea market as well. I think it was for like 10 or 15 bucks. It was sealed. The guy had like a bunch of games scattered all over the table, and they were pretty much all like brand new. And picked this up. P5S, which is Persona 5 Strikers. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I looked into it a little bit. I think it's a action RPG or a action style game. But yeah, I watched briefly like a little bit of the gameplay. It looked really interesting, so looking forward to playing that. And the rest of the stuff, I believe. Okay, got these stuff from the video game store too. I don't want to forget. So I picked up La Mulana 1 and 2 Hidden Treasures Edition. There's a big box that comes with like really cool extra stuff. Again, a game I really wanted to get into, but this is like super, super difficult. But it is really fun when it comes to like the hack and slash parts. And it does have kind of like a Castlevania vibe to it with the whip and stuff like that. But I just wish they made it a little bit easier. But then again, I played a little bit, then I put it down. But still cool to have the box and everything and the extras that come with it. It's really awesome. So yeah, I got La Mulana 1 and 2. And that one, that La Mulana 1 and 2, that was actually brand new. I opened it up and obviously played it, but yeah. This one I got Axiom Verge Multi-Version Edition. This is for the PS4 as well. Super fun Metroidvania game. Very fun game. Have a blast with that. Really fun. Really good stuff. I also picked up Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. And Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. I love these style of games. And this was definitely on my list. I played it. I beat it. I want to play it again. It was so good. I thought it was going to be more of a first-person shooter, but it's actually over the shoulder, kind of like a third person. But a very fun game. Very interesting story. The story really pulled me in. I was just like really into it while I was playing it. And that is The Order 1886. Highly recommend it. If you guys are into like shooter-style games, pick that up. And the rest of the stuff, I believe, yeah, it's going to be off of, I got it, everything from eBay. And to get things started, I went PlayStation 2 crazy. And it's not a vintage sign, but it looks really, really cool. I love it. It has the PS logo right there and a PS2 right there. It is a tin sign. It's made out of tin. So what I'm going to do is put some double tape on it on the back, like a few places. And I'm going to put it over my PlayStation shelf, so on the wall, and hopefully it sticks and holds, and it'll look cool, kind of give it like a nice video game vibe, obviously. And yeah, man, it was like 20 bucks, I think I got this for, or less, and the back is just flat white. Pretty cool. Again, it's not vintage or anything like that, but it has that kind of vibe to it, of course. But it looks great, so I said, why not? I mean, I think that was a great deal for it. All right, before I get into that, I'm going to start with the PS1 stuff and then go from there. I had the case for this. I picked up an empty case from like a reseller from the flea market, and glad that I did. And he gave it to me for like a few bucks as far as for the case goes. The game, I picked it up, I think, for like 10 bucks or less. It was the disc only, and it is online. I mean, with free shipping, I think it was a great deal. So I completed the game Blasto. I had the case, I got the disc, now it is completed. Very nice. Pretty cool game. I played it a little bit. Definitely going to get more into it. And have some fun with that as well. Next games. All right. I went pretty heavy RPG goodness, man. You guys aren't gonna, definitely will not regret watching this video. So I got some really cool stuff. I picked up the Legend of Dragoon for the PS1. Also got Wild Arms 2. The map is missing on this, unfortunately, but this was definitely an upgrade as far as for the disc goes. And I think I didn't have the manual as well, so I got the manual too. And I got Alundra. This is a phenomenal game, beautiful game. I love the cover art on it. And Working Designs, man, they just went all out. I wish they were still around as video game developers or publishers, whatever they were. The manual is very, very nice, super shiny and great condition. And as far as I know, the guy that had it listed, the disc I think is a different variant or something like that. So that's what it was listed as, because I know the one I have, the disc is actually different than this one, but still cool to get. Again, a definite upgrade, and plus I didn't have the manual. I still don't have the map, and a lot of time people, when they list games like this that doesn't have the map in it, they list it as like complete, and I message a lot of the sellers saying that this is not complete because the map is missing. So I'm just looking out for people, because you don't want to get like a, I don't want people to, not, a lot of times people might not know that, but you don't want like a bad feedback coming to you if you're like, trying to sell stuff on there. So, I'm just being cool and nice about it and helping people out when it comes to stuff like that, let them know. But yeah, a lot of people message me back saying like, thank you for, letting me know. And I was like, yeah, anyway. So got Alundra. And I also got Alundra 2. I think this one is also complete. This is another upgrade. Had this in my collection. So that's pretty cool. And I also picked up Tales of Destiny for the PS1, man. This is freaking awesome. Again, the guy had this listed as complete. I didn't personally notice it, because if I did, I would have said something about it. And he didn't have the pictures on the part where the manual was in there. So after I got the game, he did give me a really good deal. I gave him a great feedback regardless. And I messaged him back. I was like, hey man, the manual is missing on this and you had it listed as complete. I didn't notice it. It wasn't in the pictures. And without like sending me a message back, and I noticed that he refunded me the full money. So I ended up getting this game for free. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't ask for that. I'm like, dude, you didn't have to give me the money back. It's cool. I was just letting you know that the manual is missing, but you had it listed as complete, because I want obviously the manual in every game just to have it in there. I like to open it up, read it, and know more about the game as I'm playing. But either way, it was cool. He was good with it. He was like, it's fine. So anyway, I ended up finally getting this game as well. Got it for a really, really good deal. I'll just leave it at that. But ended up getting it for free because he refunded the money on his behalf because he made a mistake or whatever it was. And a lot of these I ended up winning on auction, but a lot of times I don't get lucky on auctions, but lately I have been. So I also picked up Urguys. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It says God Bless the Ring. At first I thought this game was actually a fighter style game, but it's mixed up with like arcade fight action, it says right here, challenging mini games, and full featured RPG adventure. So I got Urguys. That's really cool. I also picked up Parasite Eve. Still looking out for part 2 on that. And I also got Brave Fencer Musashi, another amazing game. It is complete with the manual, and it does come with the, I believe it's a demo disc. Yeah, collector's CD, volume, whatever, playable demo CD. So that's pretty cool. Brave Fencer Musashi. That was with the PS1 stuff. Now let's get into the PS2. Hopefully going to wrap this up really quick, as fast as I can. Also picked up Arc the Lad Twilight of the Spirit. Ephemeral Fantasia. Dawn of Mana. This was sealed, still brand new, but definitely an upgrade. And I love this game. Really good game. Also got, I wasn't expecting to win this, man, but again on an auction, I ended up getting it for a really good price. And Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner Raduku Kuzuna versus King Abaddon. So it's Devil Summoner 2. And I had heard great things about this game, guys. A really fun action RPG, really good game. It is on the pricier side, but again, I don't like to talk about that. But I really wanted this in the collection. A phenomenal game, really fun game. So happy to add that to the collection. And I also picked up Wild Arms 3. Wild Arms 4. I'm not done yet. Also got Wild Arms 5 with the booklet. And I wish it had the outer box. I think that's like a different thing where it's like a limited edition or a collector's edition. And the booklet, the art booklet is just beautiful. It has a lot of colorful characters in there and stuff like that. I guess it gets more into depth about the characters and just the art book, which is really cool. So that came together. Let's put that aside there. And again, I ended up getting this for like a really good deal. It was on best offer, messaged them, sent the best offer, they accepted. Another game I was looking to add to the collection for a very long time and finally got it, and that is Metal Saga. So really happy to add that to the collection as well. Very, very stoked about that. And another one, this is actually the part 2. Looking out for part 1. Another game that's way below the radar, doesn't get talked enough about this series alone compared to like other RPGs, but a beautiful graphics on this. I love the art design on it as well. And that is Artonelico 2, Melody of Felica. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, I got that. And it also came with the it does have the manual in it, but I guess this one is also an art book or something like that. So yeah, and it came with this art book as well. So it's Artonelico 2. So part 2. Very cool. All right, that as well. And I got Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is kind of like a fun God of War hack and slash style game when it comes to like the action and the gameplay. Absolutely love this game. Got this again for a really good deal too. So yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. Really cool. Love that cover art too, man. Really awesome. That, all right. And I got some PSP stuff too. So I had the game for this, and I ended up getting the case for it for a few bucks, which is really cool. And I ended up completing it. So it's always good to have cases and discs or whatever to complete the games. And a lot of times I've been able to do that, which is great. And that is Medieval Resurrection for the PSP. And I believe this is a limited edition cover art or whatever it is, but I had the original one. I even have the Death Jr. action figure, which is really cool. And yeah, this is different as far as like the cover art goes. And I got Death Jr. for the PSP, as you can see. The regular version is totally different as far as for the cover art. But yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of like a foily, tin foil or whatever it is, shininess to it. Hologram or whatever they call that. And I had the red label version of this. This is basically like 2 or 3 games in one. Freaking awesome games. And I love the whole series, of course. Castlevania, the Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP. So definitely an upgrade. I had the red label, now I got the black label. Got it for a good deal, so I said, might as well pick it up. And I wasn't expecting to get this, guys. Again, it was on a best offer. I think I got it for like $30 or less or something like that. I thought it was way more expensive as far as for the price goes. And I ended up getting this, again, for a really, really good deal. Happy to pay that, especially for a game that's like pretty up there in price. And again, it's still a great deal. And I got a Lunar Silver Star Harmony for the PSP. So bulking up the PSP collection really nicely. And right now, as of currently, I've been focusing a lot on the PlayStation. Just trying to get the games that I really want before they get like stupid expensive as things are getting, as you guys know, and just stuff that I'm gonna play and enjoy really, and that's what it's all about. Just having fun with it, putting it down, and having that experience. It could be certain games that I played as a kid, or it could be stuff that I never played it and I want to experience it as an adult, obviously. So it's really fun. I mean, just a lot of times looking at it on the shelf, it's like, man, I can't believe I have all this stuff in my room. It's just a great feeling. Puts a big smile on my face. So that was that with the PlayStation stuff. Actually, I got a few more before I get into that stuff. I also got the Reverie Limited Edition for the PS4. So this is basically like Zelda mixed with like, I want to say, what was that game called? It's not coming to mind. Anyway, that game's not coming to mind for whatever reason, but it's kind of like a kiddie version of Zelda, but very fun. The box was kind of messed up. The guy told me, like, I messaged him as well. He's like, the box is messed up, but I ended up gluing it. My brother helped me. He's like, you could put this special glue on it. And I waited for like a day, and it just stuck like a rock, and it's sturdy like a rock, so it's good to go, and it's cool to have. And I got it for a really good deal again. And there's some extra goodies in there, which is really cool. So it comes with like a game disc, soundtrack CD, the world map, and a certificate. So very cool. I love these big box type of games. It looks just really cool to have. So yeah, Reverie Limited Edition. And I also picked up Kena, I believe that's how it's called, Deluxe Edition, Bridge of Spirits. What an amazing game, guys. I haven't beat it yet. The little characters of the creatures or whatever they are that help you out as well in the game. And just the whole goodness of it, of the action and the gameplay of it and the graphics. I was just like, wow, just mind-blowing, amazing stuff. Super fun game. If you guys are into like Zelda-style games, action-adventure games like hack and slash, definitely pick this game up. You will not regret it. Kena, awesome game. And of course, I got the remake of Resident Evil 4. Oh my god, absolutely love the Resident Evil games, and this one did not disappoint whatsoever. I did play part 2 of the remake, played it, I beat it, and I played this as well, and I beat it. So Resident Evil 4, it is still in the inside the PlayStation 4. Man, what a great game! Just everything about it and the new touches that they put into it. Everything about it, just phenomenal, fantastic, absolutely great game. Had a blast with this. I remember playing it, beating it, and I played it again a little bit. So I got a little bit close to like halfway into it. So that was that. Got some pretty cool movies as well, guys. Got Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee, one of my favorite movies. Badass movie, really good fighting scenes, good stuff. And I also got Surf Ninjas, and both of these were like super nostalgic. I used to watch these movies all the time as a kid, especially Surf Ninjas. A great movie, really funny, very 90s vibes. So yeah. And I picked this up for a few bucks, which is really cool. It's a VHS tape of Diddy Kong Racing, a wild racing adventure. So that's pretty cool. It's a VHS tape, as you can see. I just thought of it just to have it. Really cool. I love stuff like this. These little knickknacks, just to have it on the shelf and put it where the N64 stuff is. And yeah, pretty cool to have that. Picked up some original Xbox games as well. Again, an upgrade for both of these. Definitely wanted to upgrade these. And I picked up Conquer Live and Reloaded for the original Xbox. Amazing game. Really fun. And I also picked up Gun Valkyrie. Again, if you guys have played this or not or haven't played it, the controls are very funky. It's kind of weird. You You might not get used to it right away, but play it. It is a great game. It's very fun. Again, it is weird as far as for the controls, but still a great game. Gun Valkyrie. And I also picked up Sin and Punishment for the Wii. Another amazing game. I know a lot of people say that the Wii had a lot of shovelware and garbage games, but there are a lot of great games on it as well, and this is definitely one of them. And yeah, Sin and Punishment Star Successor. It's basically kind of like plays like a on rail shooting style game. Motion controls work really well on it. Yeah, a top game for the Wii. One of my favorites for sure. And I also picked up these really cool Banana Republic sunglasses for a really good deal. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys tell me, does it suit me? Looking like the Terminator right now. So yeah, I like my sunglasses and shades, of course. I got a few going. I want to get some more. But yeah, got that for like 15 bucks, brand new shipping. Can't beat that. And I picked up a really cool shirt, which I wanted for a long time. Something Castlevania. I want to get more of these different styles. It just has a Castlevania logo on it, which is really cool. So yeah, got that for a really good deal as well. And last but definitely not least, I picked up this really, really awesome looking t-shirt. Garbage Pail Kids. I want to get some more later on. And this one is Brett Vet. I kind of got, you can choose the color of, whatever you like. There's different type of colors. But I think this goes best with the background. And it's Brett Vet, man. And of course, these are like parodies of like Garbage Pail Kids, of like Cabbage Patch Kids. And they do parodies of like movies or like other things, which is pretty funny. So it kind of looks like Rambo. He has like a hole in his face with biting on a dynamite. He has a ninja sword with grenades and a bow and arrow and bullets. Just so much stuff going. It is hilarious. Let me put it up a little bit closer so you guys can see. Definitely gonna wear this soon. Or it's just cool to have, man. I love stuff like this. Really, really cool. So that is it, guys, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video again, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Again, thanks a lot for watching. Take care. Sammy's outie.
I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby.